Right, so this is the work that's actually going on at NRL today. This is not a theoretical possibility. So the ocean, or rivers as it's pointed out, is full of carbon dioxide and hydrogen. There's lots of this everywhere on the planet. In fact, 7/10 of the Earth's surface is covered with water. We were looking at here at the electrolytic cation exchange module. This is on version 3. Here's the skid that's used down at Naval Air Station Key West. And what's going on is pretty simple. We're pumping electricity into this module up here. We're pulling carbonic acid, HCO3, out of the water. And by the way, per unit gallon, we're getting about a 92% removal from it. And then we're using standard electrolysis to crack water in order to make hydrogen. And what do you do with it? Well, Steve was pointing out all the other neat processes he was talking about with high temperature. You string the carbon together with your hydrogen, and let's get into the fuels business. And it's actually been very successful. Here is the spectrum for JP5, which is the standard fuel used to run all the aircraft. For those of you who can read it, this looks a bit like a classic bell curve. And what you're seeing is the spectrum based upon carbon content of the individual hydrocarbons as you make this guy out of oil. So this is anybody, Exxon, BP, Shell, whoever you want to name it, pulling petroleum out of the ground, fractionally distilling it, and making JP5 according to the mil spec. So what happens coming out of our machine down at Naval Air Station Key West? Well, now look at this. We've got a decay curve. Because we're manufacturing the fuel synthetically, we're able to control the carbon content and get a better concentration of the C10 hydrocarbons that we want than you can get from actual natural gasoline. So what that tells, natural JP5 made from natural oil. So what this turns out is that the synthetically made aviation fuel actually has a higher energy density and is cleaner. It doesn't have the sulfur compounds in it, it doesn't have the nitrates in it. All of the other really nasty stuff that comes out of burning a fossil fuel we don't have, and we have a better power density profile, making this stuff artificially. If you